Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the Week Ahead Show. And let us see what we can expect in the coming week. So, if you look at the candles on a monthly, weekly, and even daily charts, market did end in the green because of the market on Friday. So, Friday market we had a huge rally. So, let us open up the chart of Nifty and see. Let us first get into the monthly charts, and then we'll come to the weekly chart and daily chart eventually. So, definitely we are looking at a green candle. So thankfully, because of the Friday's rally, the markets overall on a monthly basis on the September month ended in the positive. And so let's see what happens in this month. Historically, this is a bullish month. Usually the October month is a bullish month, so we have to see that if this the worst is over, or you can expect further fall in October. So that has to be definitely seen, and the markets look at 17,094 is where it ended on a monthly chart, ended in the green. Good, so looks good definitely. On a weekly time frame, when we are seeing a hammer candle forming, and technical analysis language, this is considered a trend reversal signal, which means that the downtrend should stop here, and then it should be a upward trend. So if the next week candle, if this weekly candle that is from tomorrow until Friday, if that candle ends in the green around this area, that will indicate definitely positive the market reversal in the for the next few weeks. So that has to be seen. So thankfully, because of the Friday's upward move, we have a hammer candle forming in the weekly charts, which indicates the markets can reverse from here. The chances are high. Again, it's not 100% correct. 60, 70, 80% probability is always there that the markets can recover from these levels. And coming to the daily chart as well, if you are looking at that, again, markets had a kind of a bullish candle which engulfed the last 2 days of price action. So again, looking good is what I can see. Now, since the markets are already making lower lows for a last many days from around 16 September, yeah, that is where it started. So markets were bearish. Now we have to see that since the bear momentum is there, bearish momentum, so there could be always a pullback, and I'm expecting 17,450 to 500 zone to act as an important level of resistance. So chances are high that people will again short the markets from those levels, and markets can fall further. So that has to be seen. That cannot be ruled out. That if 17,500 to 600 is broken easily, then we can expect the markets to move up further. So this is what I expect in case of Nifty. And coming to Bank Nifty, again a bullish engulfing candle forming in Bank Nifty as well. Bank Nifty again, if you look at the monthly, weekly, and daily charts, first let us look at the monthly chart. The monthly chart, Bank Nifty, it looks like again slightly negative. Markets, it's a doji formation, so markets are still undecided is what we are seeing. So we already have a double top formation. So now let us see where the Bank Nifty heads. So this is indicating neither the bulls were strong or neither the bears were strong on the month of September. So that is there, and that is the monthly chart. Let us come to the weekly chart now. A weekly chart shows the markets did open with a gap down, and but now it ended this week on a positive note. So definitely it is looking positive, but there is multiple resistance around here in the if you go back to the previous weekly charts. So again, I expect markets to take to cross 39,000 eventually. 39,400 to 500 level is going to act as an important level of resistance, from where fresh shorts could be created in the system and markets can fall further. But again, if that is broken, if market heads towards 40,000 and breaks it, then we will change our views accordingly. So this is the weekly chart, and coming to the daily chart now. So in the daily chart as well, same thing, markets are looking for a reversal. It was already overstretched. It was continuous selling for 7 consecutive days, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yeah, 7 days, and the 8th day market reversed, and the pullback can continue. Maybe tomorrow, since SGX Nifty is indicating a gap down opening, maybe tomorrow we will expect a gap down in the markets. Then markets can recover from there. The chances are high, and so that is to be seen, because the US markets even on Friday ended negative. We saw that it opened with a positive, and it was trading in the green for some time. If you go to the 15-minute chart, it would be clear. So you can see that 30th of September, yeah, it market opened and opened slightly gap down, but no, not that, yeah. Yeah, exactly here. So open slightly gap down, then markets recovered and went into the green. But then there was a sharp selling and markets fell in a one-way direction. And so 1.7% down S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones as well. But US markets on a weekly chart, if you look, it has been falling continuously for many days. It has broken the 52-week low levels, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. The Dow Jones looks particularly weak. It has broken the pre-COVID high as well. So definitely not a good sign for the equity markets in the US. Monthly chart indicates a huge red candle. So these levels should hold because these are important levels, and markets should consolidate from here and then maybe recover slightly. That is, the chances are high. So the reversal chances are definitely high in the global market, especially the US market. So maybe the next week we can get pullback. So that will be definitely good for markets. US VIX was trading above 30. It still trades above 30. It's around 31.61 right now, and India VIX is just slightly below 20. Still, since the markets have moved up significantly on Friday, the IV has collapsed by 6.2 percentage, but still the premiums are decent if you go to the monthly options. So that is definitely there. And coming to other things, we have the crude oil prices. It is at 79.67. That is US oil. It is trading in a negative territory is what we are seeing. So it's a continuous it's trading in a negative, it's in a downward channel, so that is good for the Indian markets as well. And coming to dollar index, so dollar index is trading around 112, and so it has come down from its high of 114.7. so that is again good to see. If it comes down even further next week around 110 levels, it is definitely good for the markets globally. So even Indian rupee will appreciate slightly. Even after the policy, the RBI policy, Indian rupee gained strength a little. It was around 82 at the lowest point, but it recovered slightly, ended at 71.5. So that is the Indian currency and how it is standing. And SGX Nifty is already indicating a gap down opening, which we have discussed. So next week premiums, people have sold a lot of put options in Nifty. That is the 6th October expiry. That is interesting. On the higher side, 70,200 has the highest call OI in the coming days. So let's see if the market breaks that level or not. And 39,000 on the higher side in back Nifty has a good amount of call OI. Some people are expecting 39,000 to be not broken, but if you look at the put side, 38,000 has huge amount of puts. 38,000, 38,000, 37,500, and 37,000. These round levels have added a good amount of put build up. Indicates market participants are slightly bullish on the market overall. So next week also it is important to note that the market is closed on Wednesday because of Dasera. That is the 5th of October. So only 4 trading sessions, and for the expiry we have 3 trading sessions: Monday, Tuesday, and directly Thursday. So option premiums are going to decay very fast in the next 3 days. So option buyers will be facing difficulty. So always keep in mind that, and option sellers, it's good for them. So that is to be there. So right now the markets are looking to be maybe the chances of reversals are high in the global markets, and if that happens, definitely it is going to be a good week. The next week is going to be a good week, and October is usually a good week. That's what we have discussed, seen historically. Some data are going to be announced next week. It's mostly services and PMI data for all the global markets, including India, because the first week of every month we get all these data. And it is also important to note that the Indian auto sales data came out, that comes out on the 1st of every month, and it came out pretty decent. So we have to keep an eye on the automotive sectors tomorrow and see how they are trading. And coming to other thing, we have some Fed meeting scheduled for the next Monday and Tuesday. Yes, some Fed meetings are gonna be happening Monday, Tuesday, and so keep and watch out for those. If anything important is going to be announced, we will be discussing it obviously. And apart from that, next week the most important data, apart from the services PMI data, we have the US unemployment rate for the month of September and non-farm payrolls. So number of job additions or if the unemployment rate rises, those are to be seen in the coming Friday. And also we will be keeping an eye out on Indian foreign exchange reserves for the month of September. It came out 537.2 billion last time, so this time we have to see, because in September we see the currency being depreciated significantly, so we have to see how far has it affected our foreign currency reserve. So we had at one point of time more than 600 billion, now it is down to 537 billion last month. And for September we have to wait for Friday to see how much it has impacted us. So overall, if you want to summarize, next week the target is around the levels of 70,450 to 500. Keep an eye out for those levels. Maybe you can even short those levels with a stop loss in mind. And on the downside, definitely the week's low on Friday's low is important. So 16,700 to 800 you can take as a support next week. So 16,700 downside, 17,500 on the upside. This is the range for Nifty in the coming week. Bank Nifty, if you look at it, 39,500 is what I'm expecting as the upper range, and on the downside I'm looking at 37,500. So this is the level. So 2,000 point range. Again, Bank Nifty is quite volatile, so it is justified to keep a good range both on the upside and downside. So I think we have covered most of the points. Thank you for watching and have a very good week ahead, and I will catch you in the next video.